Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to our hangout tonight. Asa, I hear some dogs. If the dogs start barking, you need to mute yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
My name is Joseph Zabrosky, and just thank you for coming. And we're going to get into some health testimonials tonight. We're expecting more people, so hopefully they'll be coming in as we talk. If not, we'll just have to make the most of what we have. We do have testimonials here. What I want to do is I just want to do a quick overview of Powerlife Pro, just kind of give you a review of it really quickly, and then we're just going to very simply get into the testimonials. And starting from left to right on my screen, we got Asa. Hey, Asa, can you unmute and just say hello? Asa Sales.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Yeah, so also I want to say that if you get a machine, if you want to get a machine or get into our business, you want to contact the person who brought you here. So if Asa brought you here, you want to contact him. Our next person is Lorraine Menza. Hey, Lorraine, unmute yourself.
Hi, everyone. How are you? I'm glad you could join today. Hopefully you will benefit from what we have to tell you.
Amen. And so Lorraine and Asa are going to be on in just a moment. And then, hey, Mark. We can't see Mark. Are you there, Mark?
I'm here.
Okay. So Mark is here with his wife, actually, Robin. And he has a testimony. For some reason, we're not able to get video on him, but say hi, Mark.
Hey, hello, everyone.
Hello.
Glad you're all here.
Okay. So we will start. Now, I'm just going to share my screen here. One moment. Just real quick, I'm going to give you an overview. And let's see here. Screen share. Okay. Okay, present to everyone. Okay, it looks like my screen is sharing. Guys, can you see it? Lorraine and Asa? Can you see it? Okay,
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Just real quick as an overview, the business that we do is Powerlife Pro. The product that we offer is called Kangen water. It's an enagic water ionizer. It produces alkalized water. We're the best in the business. I'm going to go over the highlights here real quick, and then we'll get into the testimonial. So number one, our company, Enagic, has been in business for over 40 years, actually about 44 years. Enagic pays out over $30 million in commissions each month, of which 70% goes to affiliates. So think about that for a moment. Number three, this is a product-based business, and it's used by celebrities and professional athletes. If you know anything about having longevity online, you do want to do product-based businesses rather than just digitally-based businesses. Number four, it's a product that everyone can use, and that's why it is so effective. Number five, this product's heritage is in Japan, of which 1 in every 6 households presently have this product. And we are the first company that has created an automated system so that you can offer this product online through an automated system. There's been other people who have offered this product online, but no one has ever done it through an automated system like Powerlife Pro. Okay, number six, we are the first company offering this product online, as I just said, so the timing is perfect, and if you know anything about life, timing is everything in life. Number seven, when reaching certain sales levels that have been proven attainable in 6 to 12 months by other affiliates, you lock in monthly residual income for life, and that starts out at $5,000 a month. And also number eight, when affiliates hit certain sales levels, they share in profit sharing or group incentives each quarter in addition to their monthly residual income for life. And that profit sharing is very large. That's all I can tell you. I can't go into detail as to the exact numbers. This is a big ticket sale that allows affiliates to earn big commissions quickly because you can get started in this business for free. Now that is, you can get started in it for free because we have financing in place, various financing alternatives. Number 11, this marketing system in place. It's this marketing system in place with a program that allows you to get off to a flying start to be consistently successful throughout your journey. In other words, all I'm saying is we have a marketing system in place so that you can actually get off to a flying start. And number 12, lastly, I'm partnering. Well, no, I don't even need to say that. That's kind of old news. So that's basically it. That's the overview of Powerlife Pro, the business that is attached to the company Enagic. So I'm going to get back here one moment. And we're going to get right into the testimonials. So let me get us off screen share. Can you guys see me? Okay. All right, so first I just want to say my testimonial real quick. I suffered from allergies for quite a while, for I'd say the last 20 years or so, and I'd get really intense allergies from April 15th through May 15th of every year. And this year, since I've been taking this water, after taking it for 2 to 3 weeks, my allergies just stopped completely. And that's the honest to God truth. Secondly, I've had knee problems over the years because I played college basketball and I've been really active my whole life, and the water has really helped me with my knees. I have very little pain, if any. When I am drinking this water on a consistent basis, my knees are completely free. I mean, I can do whatever I want. And the reason that is because the water actually cleans the toxins out of your cells. And we might get into that a little later, but for now I'm just going to tell you that it has made my knees strong once again. Let me see here, saying something. Screen share for Hangouts. No, I want to cancel that. Okay. And then lastly, my mother has suffered from seasonal depression for, I'd say, about 15 years, and she started taking the water recently, I'd say over the last couple of months. She didn't want to take it at first. She was like, I don't want to take that. And by the next week, she was calling me saying that, I'm going to come over. I need to get some of that water. And somebody's calling me right now, and I can't take that. So anyways, it's somebody who's supposed to be on this webinar. But so she has literally gotten rid of her depression, you guys. And I've seen it happen very quickly. And if anybody knows anything about depression, it is a stomach problem more than it is anything else. And that's exactly what the water does. The water cleans the stomach in such a way where the toxins are out of it, and it literally has taken her depression away. So it's pretty amazing. That's my basic story. We may come back if I think of anything else, but since Lorraine, you were here first, I'm going to give you the floor. Lorraine has pretty amazing testimony. I'll let you talk about it, Lorraine.
Okay. The reason why I got even interested in this, just a little bit about my journey into health-related issues, is that my husband had progressive MS, and he passed away 2.5 years ago. But in the 8.5 years of this very aggressive form of MS, he couldn't walk, so he was bedridden. He lost the use of his arms, and then he had like the 3 nerves in his jaw. I mean, it's extremely painful. He was a healthy guy, so we thought, until, and then after his death, I got more and more interested, and here you're thinking you're doing everything right. You drink water, you eat right, you exercise, you think you're doing all the right things, and then these strange diseases pop up, and you hear people, like I knew a girl that was real thin and fit, and she just passed away in her sleep, and she was 48. So, these things were running in my mind. So when Joe offered me the opportunity to look at this, and when I looked at the different testimonials and what the water did, I was like, wow, this is amazing. This is what I'm looking for. I mean, this will help. So what it's done for me is last September, I got out of bed and the room just started spinning. It was like an old James Stewart movie, Virtigo, where you see the red lines, going round and round. That's exactly the way I felt. I mean, it was awful. It was so bad, I had to wait a while to get a doctor's appointment. I remember having to take my dog out, and I actually fell on the ground because I was so dizzy. And they did end up giving me a medication for it, which helped, but I still had, some residual effects. And then that kind of went away, and it came back again in April, an allergy season. I have allergies, and it came back again. And this was before I started taking the water. So then, I took the medication. That helped a little bit, but I noticed I still had residual effects of the vertigo. And, if I got up from a lying position, I'd still be a little dizzy, or if I got up from, sitting or whatever I did, it was awful. So, it never seemed to completely go away. Well, then I started drinking this water, this Kangen water. I have it in my little container here. And the residual effects of that vertigo just went away. I mean, this was without medicine or anything. The other thing for me that it's done is I broke my arm when I was 8 years old. I broke my wrist and in my elbow. And this elbow has always been kind of inflamed, and there's been pain there. And you know what? There's no more inflammation. I have no more pain. I mean, it used to crack quite a bit. It's not doing that. So, I've noticed that, and that's a big one for me too. Another thing is, like Joe, I have allergies. So my main allergy season is right now, and usually I want to take my eyes out and scratch them, and my throat's real, itchy. I mean, it's awful. But I haven't been feeling like that. So the only thing I've done different in my life is drink this water. That's it. So I just want to say something else about the product in general. This machine is considered a medical device in Japan, and there's a Dr. Shinya who invented the colonoscopy, and he highly recommends this product. So that's my testimonial.
Hey Lorraine, so is your vertigo, is it officially gone? Have you gone to the doctor about that? Yeah.
No, I haven't gone to the doctor because I feel like there's no need to anymore, just because I'm not experiencing, whether I sat down to get up, especially if I look down, like when I walk my dog, you do look down. I was getting, you feel this little swoon ready to go. And I've been feeling that. So that really has improved. So I don't want to say it's totally disappeared because I don't know. Maybe I'll get another thing of it, but I'm just saying the residual effects, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I mean, right now I have no symptoms of it. So
amazing. I've been telling a lot of people about that when you told me that. And it happened pretty quickly, too. So
yeah. It did.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. Well, thank you for sharing, Lorraine. We're going to move on to Asa, and you can turn your mic on, Asa. Have at it, bro.
All right, cool. So, as a young guy, I don't have too many ailments. I suffer from a little bit of, I have a bit of depression, too. I actually have struggled with that quite a bit, and I would go so far as to say it's almost teetering on bipolar depression, because I have feelings of mania and just go crazy and thinking I'm the best person ever, and just everything. And so for me, this water has helped me, oh my God, immensely. Like, I remember one morning I woke up and I remember waking up and just feeling like there's nothing wrong with me. I woke up that morning and I was like, there's really nothing wrong with me at all. Like, and I just knew, you know. So yeah, it's really helped me out a lot. It's helped me with allergies and everything. A lot of times what I'll do is I drink a whole gallon a day, and I'll put like 20 drops of like minerals in there, and that seems to perk it right up, you know. And just the way the water flows through me, whenever I drink any other kind of liquids like pop or you know, regular tap water or anything like that, it'll be like, it'll just kind of, and it's just kind of there, you know. It's not really moving. Acid reflux gone, pain, all that stuff just gone, and everything. Even the allergies, like you guys were saying, are just gone. I can breathe way easier now. Yeah, that's, man, I mean, this water has worked wonders for me, man. I mean, ever since I started drinking it, it's great.
Asa, can you tell them a little bit about your friend who had the chemotherapy?
Yeah, a friend of mine, he had leukemia, and he was going through, he's 65, and he had leukemia, so he's been going through through chemo for a number of years, and he just recently had his last treatment. So I guess the chemo treatment gave him like a rash, you know, like on his head, on top of his head, and maybe on his arms and stuff like that. And he said after just 1 gallon of drinking this water, that his chemo, his rash was just gone. Yeah, so I tried to get him on the call today, but he had some family stuff going on.
Was it gone over? So was it just gone on his arms or everywhere? It was gone.
Well, from what he said, it was basically everywhere. You know, on the top of his head, on his arms, just no more itching at all. No itching at all. He's good to go now. He doesn't even think about it.
Cool. Okay, so I just want to kind of interject just a little bit. Since I've been doing this business, I've learned a lot about how this works, and I'm by no means an expert. If you really want to hear an expert, we put a video on this Hangout from Dr. Michaels. He will explain everything in great detail. But the reason that these types of results are happening is because, I'll just kind of explain it real quick in a nutshell. The water, it's called electrolysis. A regular water molecule, let's say a regular water molecule is this size. Well, when the water goes through our filter, number one, and then it goes through our titanium and platinum plates, it becomes electrified. And when it becomes electrified, that water molecule becomes a bunch of very tiny water molecules, like that size. And so those tiny water molecules have the ability to penetrate the cells of your body much more readily. And if you know anything about health, as a person gets older, it really comes down to a cellular level. As their cells deteriorate, their body starts deteriorating. Everything deteriorates. Their skin, and they start getting older. So the key to health is to have, on a cellular level, to have really good cell health. And that's what this water does. Those little water molecules, they are now able to penetrate the cells of your body much more readily. And so as a result, they can get into the cells, and water is H2O, it's hydrogen and oxygen, so it gets into the cells, and it is able to clean out the cells. It brings oxygen to the cell, and it cleans out those cells much more readily. And that's why there are various testimonies regarding this water. One of them is it helps with arthritis, because arthritis is a toxin problem, and it really cleans all the cells and gets all the toxins out and brings oxygen to the cells, and it revitalizes the cells so that your cells are younger than they were previously. And that's why Lorraine was talking about, she was able to move her elbow. That's why my knees are so much easy, they're working so much better. It's because it cleans everything. And it's really, in a simple manner, that's what it's doing. So, what were you going to say, bro?
It said that 100 cancer patients, that's the first thing that hits them is acidosis. And like you were saying, arthritis, heart disease, diabetes, all these diseases are the first thing that's caused is acid. the body. And I've noticed too, not only is my allergies and all of my ailments are gone, but my skin is healthier too. You know, I've noticed, like, I'm noticing things that I would have never seen with anything else. I recover faster in my workouts. As a young guy, like, I don't have too many ailments, you know, so I can kind of take this further with this water. You know, I noticed when I first started with this water, I could eat a whole bunch of food. Like, I could eat pizza, hamburger, French fry, all of this stuff, like a whole wide range, and not feel sick. You know what I mean? Like, I started, mom, like, you getting sick, like, but with this water, I don't get sick or nothing. I can eat as much as I want. But now it's leveling off my metabolism, because at first, now it's like I'm starting foods. That's the reason why a lot of people they don't lose weight, is because they don't even that they're just not craving those healthy foods at all, you know. So they want a hamburger, they want a cheeseburger, but with this water, somebody who's 300 pounds can go from being 300 pounds and craving a cheeseburger to being like 160 and craving an apple and some cashews.
Cool. Yeah, good way to explain it. So your audio is breaking up a bit, pretty bad actually. So, all right. So,
okay,
we're going to move on to Mark and Robin, and it appears you guys are going to be last. We're going to keep this simple, just give some health testimonies and let you think about it. So, I think you unmuted yourself, Mark, and go for it.
Okay, I know one thing. I suffer from acid reflux very bad, and and this is like you, Joe. My knees. I'm a painter too, which I do on the side as another business too. And going up the ladder and kneeling down on my knees, it really do bother my knees, and it swells sometimes too. And by drinking this water, it keeps the swelling down, and it really does work real good. I've seen a lot. I mean, a lot of difference inside my skin. Just like you said too, Asa, it really does help your skin and everything too. I've noticed a lot of things about this water, especially how it tastes, how smooth it is. Yeah. Robin?
I just wanted to say, yeah, that's one of the first things I noticed. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Like, when you started drinking the water, I noticed first and foremost that it felt like it was absorbing into your body. Did you notice that? Like, that was like you felt like you were really drinking something. Like it was your body was sucking it up. I don't know. Yeah. So anyways, continue, you guys.
Hello. I just wanted to say that since I've been drinking the water, I been going to my doctor, and I've been at my highest weight, and I've lost at least about 25 pounds since I've been drinking this water. It's been amazing. I stubbed my toe. Yeah, I stubbed my toe recently, and I went to the doctor and told him about it, and before I even went to the doctor, I said, well, I'm going to soak my feet in the strong water with a little bit of Epsom salt. And he said, it's healing. It was really healing, and it turned out that it was fractured. But he said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because it is healing. And all I can say is it's been amazing. I love it.
So like you say, you lost 25 pounds. How do you know that that's from the water? Can you explain that? Like,
well, I've been on a certain eating plan with the water.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking with both of them, it's helping a lot, because the water is detoxing me, and my appetite has been reduced since I've been drinking the water. So I know that it has to be the water too, because I don't eat as much.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I noticed too. When I'm drinking the water consistently, it just because it gives you such a good energy level, you just don't need to eat as much. That's
true.
Yeah.
I don't want to eat that much too, but since I was drinking this water.
Yeah. And it's been amazing for the skin and my hair. I wash my hair with the beauty water.
Uh-huh.
And my youngest girl, she suffers from a fungus that's been on her chest, and and she uses the strong acid water on that, and it's been clearing that up. And she has the teen acne, and it's been clearing her face up too.
And that's amazing, you guys, isn't it? It's just amazing. I mean, to be able to sell a product like that, it's just I tell you, it's with this business, the longer I'm in it, the better I feel about it, just because I'm hearing more health testimonies. So it's really great. So anything else, Mark and Robin?
No, everything's fine.
Yeah. So Robin, when you first when you heard that Mark was going to do this, what were your initial thoughts out of curiosity? Because I know that Mark, I was there when he decided he was going to do it. What were you thinking?
I was a little skeptical, and like everybody else, I just drank bottled water. I didn't really care for tap water that much, so we were bottled water drinking people. And after he got the machine and hooked it up to our kitchen sink, and I'm a believer now. I love it.
Sweet. That's because I was just thinking, because I know with my mother, she didn't want to take it at first, and she was like, "What is this?" And it was like after the first gallon, she was calling me to get another one. So that's pretty cool.
And
what's that? Go ahead.
Both of our parents, our mothers, have Alzheimer's, and they suffer from constipation sometimes, and we'll give them
the water.
Yeah, and it helps a lot with that.
Cool. So yeah, by the way, that is just so that everyone knows, that's one of the ways that you can do this business. This business has a duality to it. Of course, you can use the online Powerlife Pro system to market it, but you can also just do it the traditional way, the way that they used to do it for years, which is just giving the water to other people. And once they use the water, oftentimes they'll be asking for more of it, and then when they ask for more of it, you say, well, hey, why don't you just get a machine? And that's been the traditional way that Enagic has sold so many of these medical-grade water alkalizers. So that's a really nice aspect of it, because you can do it through 2 different channels. But Lorraine, Asa, do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, I'd like to say one thing. I know this isn't a testimonial per se, but what I've noticed with the water, since they take all the chemicals from it, because my tap water, I always could smell the chlorine from it. I mean, strong chlorine smell from my tap water. And I drink this water, I mean, you can't smell anything. It's just, it's pure. And when I drink it, I don't feel bloated. You drink your normal water, you can only drink so much because it kind of tends to bloat you. Well, this, you can keep drinking and drinking and drinking, and it doesn't, like I said, there's no bloaty feeling with it.
Exactly. I agree, 100%. Ace, anything else?
Yeah, I wanted to say my mom was one of the biggest skepticals on planet Earth, man, and she's like, why are you buying this machine? That's too much money. You're going to run yourself out of house and home, all this stuff. And now she's like, oh, you have to leave the machine when you leave home. And I'm like, kidding me? Ma, just buy one.
Exactly. Sweet.
So, yeah, the crabs are turning.
What? The times are turning?
Crabs are turning.
I tell you, food really tastes great when you cook it.
I didn't hear you, Mark. What did you say?
I say your food really do taste great when you cook in it too.
Food is better. I do that too.
So, for example, Mark, what's been your experience with that?
With the tomatoes, with the vegetables that I cook, after you clean it, you can really tell the difference from it too. Really
Yeah. Just so that everyone knows, in our water system, not only can you drink the water, but we have a beauty water that you can spray on your face, and it's as good as any Lancome toner. There's also 2.5 high acidic water. There's a button that you push, and you can get the high acidic water, and you can just let your vegetables soak in there, and it cleans them. It gets all the pesticides, herbicides, fungicides off of them, and tomatoes taste like tomatoes, strawberries taste like strawberries, etc. Also, there's an 11.0 alkaline water that's for deep cleaning that you can use for all types of cleaning. You can also use the acidic 2.5 water for any type of cleaning application. So you can go completely green in your cleaning, and you can save on all types of cleaning products that you've used in the past. I've actually done the math on the savings for a household of 3 to 4 that say would use 3 to 4 gallons of water per day for drinking, cooking, cleaning, etc. And that's a pretty low case scenario, 3 to 4 gallons a day. Over the course of the machine, which is 25 years, the machines last for 25 years, after you pay for the machine, I've done the math on it, the amount of money that you save in bottled water, cleaning supplies, if you use 2, say, bottles of toner per year, over the course of 25 years, you will save over $30,000, and that's after you pay for the machine. So it's just an amazing, I mean, you can't lose, and that's one of the great things about this business is that when you get people into the business, even if they don't say succeed in the business or don't want to do the business, they're very happy because they got a great product that they can use for 25 years. So it's just a win-win, and like I said, you will save money in the long run, as I just explained. Anything else, you guys? Because if not, we're gonna have probably close shop here.
Yeah, I think the product is the biggest selling point of this business here, and I mean, even if you don't decide to become a distributor, still to have this in your home is something that's really good.
Yeah. The benefit of this water is that it provides alkalinity within your system. When your system can be very acid, most things create an acidic environment in your body, like the water you drink outside of this, the pop or whatever you drink, the food you eat, and disease tends to be strong in an acidic environment. Cancer exists in acidic environments, but when you have an alkalinity type of environment, disease can't be in that. I mean, so like all these testimonials, all these people, it's like it's getting rid of those toxins from that acidic environment, which creates disease. That's what's great about the water.
Yes, I totally agree, 100%. So if that is it, if that's all we have to say, then we're going to close shop. But I just thank you for coming. We don't want to take too much of your time. And if you were brought to this hangout by somebody here on the panel, you want to contact them. If you want to get into the business or get the water machine, contact them, and they'll take care of getting you all set up. And we thank you for watching. Oh, wait, we got it in. Bruce got it in. Bruce says, there he is. Okay, now this is Bruce Johnson, and Bruce is 75 years old, and he has absolutely no health problems. He's been using the water for many years. He doesn't take any medication. He's completely clean and healthy at the age of 75. Go ahead, Bruce, talk.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, speak up.
Okay, great. Yeah, this is pretty exciting to me. It's I've never been on anything like this, but it's been I've been drinking this water for 7 years. And the interesting story of that was in 1986, I had lung cancer. And then in 2006, from the radiation, they had to take, because of the damage from the radiation, they had to take my T4 and T5 vertebrae out of my back because it started deteriorating in the disc between them two. And I was in a mess. And I was in '06, and then in '09 is when I got started drinking this water. And it was just a few days after I started drinking it, I got off my pain medication. Before that, I'd been on pain medication for quite a while. And you know, it's absolutely incredible since I've been on this water. I don't take any medication. Last time I was to the doctor, all my blood pressures are normal. They took 5 different tests of blood, and everything was normal. And it was pretty exciting to me. And it's good to feel good all the time. And I have to attribute it to the water because that's what I changed in my life. So that's exciting to me. It's exciting to be in this industry. I've never seen anyone like this one in my life. Appreciate you having me on here.
Yeah. Hey, Bruce, talk a little bit about how before you did Powerlife Pro, before Powerlife Pro came into being, how you would just drive to different people who wanted to use a product, and you meet with them and drive for hours to meet with them because you believed in it so much. Go ahead.
Great. And that's what I did then to work the business. I would go, you know, I'd meet somebody in some place, and then well, when I first started, I started with friends, and my one friend was 300 miles away. Well, I went down to him, left the machine with him, and then I went down there a week later and picked up the machine, SD501, and he wanted to buy it. And I said, no, you can't buy it, you got to order one. So, but that's how it started. So that's pretty slow to do it like that. Like this way, it seems like it's a much faster way of doing things. It just makes sense. You can't afford to drive like that anymore. You can't afford to drive 300 miles to go to talk to someone on a chance, maybe. You know, that's $100. So that's what I can say about that. You know, you haven't got the time today to do that. And this is a fast business. It's real fast. You have to be patient with it.
Okay, so I don't know. We kind of lost your audio there at the end. We're having some audio problems, but Bruce, I think do you have anything else to say?
I can hear that.
Do you have anything else to say?
Not that I can think of right now. If anybody's got any questions.
Okay, yeah. That's good. I forgot about that. I'm going to see if there's any questions. One moment, I'm going to sit down. Okay, you guys, I don't see any questions, so we can't take like audio questions. I was just looking at comments below on my blog, and there wasn't any questions. So we'll probably end it here. And we thank everybody for coming and sharing, and we thank you for taking a look at this product and this program. And we all know that it can change your life. Literally, when you take this water, when you change your water, you do change your life. So contact the person who brought you here, and they'll take care of you. Until next time, take care and God bless.
Thank you.
Good night.